Well, good morning, everyone. And once again, welcome to another live this morning. Notice that I got my toque on this morning. It's cold. Okay, so how are you guys? And let me see if I can say hello as you get your notifications here. Let me see here. Okay, should be able to see a few of you. Hold on here. Okay. How are you guys? We love you dearly. And I want to say hello to a few friends. You're getting your notifications. Good morning. Thanks for coming on. And we'll see here if I can say hello. And where are you here? Let's see it. Come on. Oh, there we are. There we are. There we are. Okay, let's see our list. Maria. Marla, you're number one, Marla, from Oregon. Rosalinda, Thea. Sandy, how are you? Bonnie. Judy, New Brunswick. Janine, Kelowna, how are you? John, from Wyoming. Is it cold in Wyoming this morning, John? And Dave, Muskoka, Dennis, Linda, St. Jude, Quebec, and Patricia, Lorraine, Sharon. I think Sharon's from Kansas. Darlene, Alberta. Rose, good morning. Nativity. Francis Marie, Frida, Cheryl, Chaz. I'm going to say hello to Fran from Orangeville because she says I miss her all the time. Andrea, Niagara Falls. Carol, West Virginia. Dorothy, Lori, Janice, Marl from Ottawa. Francis from Vaughan. John. 2 Johns in a row. And John from Lefroy. Grace, Karen. Lily, how are you, Lily? Lily May. Well, welcome to the program, Lily May. Lorraine, Manitoulin Island. Arlene, Gertie. Hi, Gertie. And Gertie's from Burlington. Mary, California. Anaheim. What's the weather like out there? Cecilia. Deb from Timmins. Marianne, snowy London. Janice, and Lily says you must be cold. I got my Patricia, Margie from Kansas. Another Patricia from Pulaski, Tennessee. We love you. Lynn, you like my toque and my shirts? Yeah, they're nice. Yeah, let's figure out a way you guys can get these. Diane. Carmel from Newfoundland. Jeanette from Kapuskasing. Janice says, I miss her too. Well, you know what, Janice? I'm sorry I miss you. And make sure you pipe up and let me know. Norma from Texas. Rosa, Yvonne, Suzanne. Hi, Susan from Florida. Lise, Hazel, Doug. How are you? Douglas from Paris, Tennessee. We love you. Lisa Marie, Judy, Lise from Sudbury. Never heard of it. Fran is saying thanks, Doc. Fran, I'd hate to miss you. Brahim, there. Brahim was in the clouds this morning. And maybe Kevin too, I don't know. Susan, Patricia from Sudbury, and Anne from snowy St. Catharines. Okay, guys. Okay. Love you guys dearly. Thanks for coming on. We appreciate it. And, okay, before we talk about anything else, I posted it this morning on the private Facebook group. Coffee wins again. This time for AFib, okay? AFib. And we've talked about AFib a lot. It's a lot more common today than it used to be. AFib has been around for a long time. But one thing I know for sure, the number of AFib, and one of the biggest problems in AFib, I've said this for many years, people are not eating enough red meat. You're not eating enough steak, and because of that, your heart pays a price for that. And you have also, I've seen it so many times, a lack of magnesium. Magnesium's not in the soil. If it's not in the soil, it's not in our food. So a lack of magnesium, another very important factor in the heart and its rhythm, it's an electrical grid, is B12. And again, because people don't eat red meat, and there's other reasons that people are low in B12, I know that. It's a finicky vitamin, hard to absorb on the best of days. But when people don't eat red meat, you're in trouble with B12. The other one is CoQ10. Okay? CoQ10. And I always talk about the importance of the 5 C's. Okay? Especially when it comes to your heart. The 5 C's. Carnitine, carnosine, CoQ10, creatine. Those are really, really important, okay? And the 5 C, was that 4 or 5? I think that was 4. Give me the other C. Close your books, give me the other C. Okay? Carnosine, carnitine, creatine. All found in the animal kingdom, guys. Okay? CoQ10. Yeah, your body makes CoQ10, but your body will make less of it if you're not eating red meat. Okay? This is why I talk to you about this all the time. Okay? So, what else was I going to say? Okay, coffee. Is that the other C? Coffee? Well, it's a C. Okay? It's a C. Coffee, vitamin C, the real vitamin C. So they're showing. And what is it in coffee that would help with atrial fib? Okay? Well, coffee is first of all, a powerful antioxidant. Okay? Very powerful antioxidant. Okay? It's got 1,000 phytonutrients in it. You know, guys, isn't that a beautiful gift that we get? In my office, I used to tell patients, okay, I'm going to change your drinking habits. Okay? I'm going to change your drinking habits. You want to do 2 very important things for your health? Okay, doc, what should I do? Drink water and drink coffee. And stop drinking everything else. You like coffee? I love coffee. Enjoy. It's a gift. Receive it. You know, don't believe all the nonsense about coffee because it's acidic, Dr. Martin. It's acidic. I heard that in the 70s. I heard it in the 80s. I heard it in the 90s. I've heard it all throughout the 2000s. Coffee's acidic. No, it's not. Okay? No, it's not. It's acidic before you drink it. When you drink it, your body turns it alkaline. Okay? So for all you pH gurus, coffee is alkaline when you drink it. Okay? The bean is acidic. So what? So is a tomato. Does that mean tomatoes are no good for you? Right? It's acidic. But your body buffers it. Vitamin C, the coffee. Okay, let me just we got to get my book out here because I'm trying to I can't see the scroll. Sun, steak, and steel. Where's the 5 C's in steak. Hold on, I missed one and I can't even think of it, okay? It's in here somewhere because I wrote the book. Okay, creatine, hit my head, choline, okay? So think of acetylcholine between the synapses of your brain. Well, choline. And when people think of choline, they usually think of eggs. But steak has a lot of choline. And I'm sorry I forgot it. I need more choline. I had a steak last night, by the way. Oh, it was so good. It was so good. And all I think of when I'm eating it, not only is it taste good, how good it is for you. Okay, so back to coffee for a minute. Coffee. Okay? You know how we used to say for years there's 150 studies to show how good coffee is for you? It's well over 200 studies now. Enjoy. AFib. Have coffee. 4 cups of coffee a day. That's the sweet spot. If you're like me, anytime afternoon, for me, it used to be in the evening. Now it's, the older I get, the less I need to have decaf. Okay? But it's the bean, guys, that is good for you. Okay? So if you got it, some people gotta have decaf. Okay, enjoy. Okay, so that was one of the things that I wanted to talk about this morning, because it was, hey, I posted the NBC News article, but I actually read the study a few days ago before they put it out, okay? I got a question, by the way, was it yesterday? Anyways, it wasn't part of Q&A, but let's do it again, okay? I know that a lot of this is repetition for you, dear folks, and I appreciate you guys having patience, but every day, guys, every day there's new people on this program, so obviously there's going to be repetition, okay? Lots of repetition. But one of the questions was asked again, Dr. Martin, I know what you say, okay? It's about cholesterol. Cholesterol is not the boogeyman. Cholesterol is not the problem. Cholesterol doesn't cause heart disease, okay? So that's me, and I have been consistent for how long? How long have I been consistent on it? Well, as long as you've known me. I was John the Baptist in the wilderness in the 1970s when the nonsense started to come out about cholesterol. And the cardiologists were telling us to skip the butter and use margarine. Why? Cholesterol. Okay? No more butter. It's got cholesterol. Eat less meat. And if you do, if you're going to eat meat, chicken is better than steak. I watched them say it. Chicken is better than steak. Why? It's lean. And don't eat the skin. It's lean. Hamburger, get lean meat, right? Why? And even then, be careful, because it's going to give you cholesterol, okay? So take the less fatty cuts. And by the way, guys, cholesterol is only found in the animal kingdom. Cholesterol is not found in plant kingdom. Therefore, what happened? Well, religion took over. Okay? Religion took over. The religion of vegetarianism and veganism. Okay? And now it's so common. And they use the argument, well, one of their arguments is, well, fruits and vegetables don't have any cholesterol. They don't have any saturated fat, right? They use that argument. And They use the pH argument. You know how many times I've heard that? Cancer. pH, Dr. Martin. Do you think I don't know about pH? Do you think I don't know that your blood needs to be slightly alkaline? But you have this buffering system between your kidneys and your lungs, and your body knows how to keep it tightly regulated. Tightly regulated. And people, well, the pH, and that's why you need an alkaline diet, Dr. Martin, an alkaline diet. And by the way, you need to spend extra money and drink alkaline water. You won't hear it here. You won't hear it here because it's not science, guys. It's not true. Your body has a buffer. Do I want you to drink water? Absolutely I do. You guys know that. But I don't want you to drink water for the sake of your pH. I want you to drink water for the sake of hydrating and moving the blood. Your blood is the river of life. Okay? Over 60,000 miles of blood vessels. You need water to move it. Okay? And the alkalinity of water is not, because once it gets into your body, believe you me, it's doing its job. And water takes a beeline to your blood vessels. Water. Okay? And look, you want to spend extra money on water, do whatever you want. I love mineral water because that's natural water. Really important. Okay? Really important. And so, it always comes back the question about cholesterol. Well, Dr. Martin, I know what you say about triglycerides and your HDL. I understand that. You've taught that so often. Low triglycerides and higher HDL. Okay? Got to be at least equal to your triglycerides, and better if it's higher than your triglycerides. Okay? I tell you guys, that's a really important indicator. Oh yeah, okay, but Dr. Martin, you don't talk about LDL cholesterol. And my doctor said, my LDL is high. Good. Especially as you get older. Okay? Especially as you get older. So let me just repeat what I've talked about on this program over and over and over again. Let's repeat cholesterol. Let's start with LDL. Okay? And I want you to just in your mind, because I often do this in my mind, I divide. Okay? What do doctors think and what is true? Okay? LDL cholesterol. Large density lipoprotein cholesterol. Okay? The so-called bad cholesterol. Let's talk about that. So divide it. What do doctors think? Okay? Doctors think it clogs your arteries. Okay? That's what they think. LDL clogs your arteries. Okay? Okay, number 2. It causes heart attacks. We know that not to be true, but that's still what they teach, and it's still what they say. Okay? Not true. Because if it was true, we would have got rid of heart disease already. We would have got rid of heart attacks already. Because the number 1 selling medication of all time lowers LDL cholesterol. Okay? It must be lowered, here's a doctor, must be lowered at all costs. Gotta lower it. Why? It's bad. Boy, it's hard to change that thinking. Okay? Again, it's bad cholesterol. It's not good cholesterol. It's bad. Okay? High is bad. High is bad. You got high LDL? Bad. According to doctors, okay? According to cardiologists, 99% of them. And it needs medication. We have a medication and called statin drugs, and you need to take them, otherwise you're going to have a heart attack. Now, you're a poor lay person. How do you argue with your doctor? And they scared the living life out of you. You're going to have a heart attack. That's not true. But it's part of their DNA. They can't help it. It's their training. They can't help it. Okay? Here's what's true about LDL. Okay? Here's what's true about it. So now you've divided your sheet, right? Here's what they say, not true. And here's what's true about LDL cholesterol, okay? Here's what's true about it, okay? It's a transporter. If doctors, in a way, I hate to be that negative, but I got to be negative for a minute. If they had their way, you wouldn't have cholesterol. Like, you learn this in high school, for heaven's sakes. You need cholesterol. It's in every cell in your body. Every cell in your body has cholesterol. Your brain's made up of cholesterol. You can't even pick up vitamin D even from the sun without cholesterol. God doesn't trust you. So you make your body makes 85% of your cholesterol, whether you eat cholesterol or not. God doesn't trust you. Looking down the corridors of time, he said, oh boy, here we go. They started this cholesterol craze, and people are not going to eat their cholesterol, so therefore, we better make it for them. 85% your body makes, okay? LDL cholesterol, the more they research it now, you know what they're seeing? You know what they're seeing? Holy smokes, is it ever a big part of your immune system? LDL cholesterol is a big part of the immune system? Yeah. Okay? Especially in the elderly. So the higher your LDL is, okay? Because people ask me this almost every day. Almost every day I get a question about cholesterol. Yeah, but doc, what about my LDL cholesterol? I said, well, what is it? Well, it's high. I said, that's good. You'll live longer. If you're a senior and you have high LDL cholesterol, your family ain't collecting on the life insurance anytime soon. Okay? The higher your LDL, especially when you get older, guess what? You're going to live longer. It's a predictor of long life. Oh, my word. And, here's a question I get. I'm not saying all the time, but I get it fairly frequently. Dr. Martin, when I eat the reset, okay, when I go on the reset, eggs, meat, and cheese, my LDL goes up. My LDL goes up, Dr. Martin. Good. That's what I was aiming for. I want your LDL to go up. I don't like to say it out loud too much because people don't understand that. Because LDL's the bad guy. LDL's the boogeyman. But we're aiming to get it up. It's good for your immune system. It's good for your transport of your hormones. One of the biggest problems in women, especially women. when they avoid eating red meat. They don't eat it much. They eat their salad instead. You know what happens? The cholesterol goes down. Not a good thing. Not a good thing. Because you need those Amazon trucks. Okay, let's just use Amazon for a minute. Okay? You need those Amazon trucks on the highways and byways of your blood vessels to what? To transport hormones. Men, you want testosterone to go up? Get your cholesterol up. Okay? LDL. It's required. It's required. And folks, if there was no medication to lower LDL cholesterol, like a statin drug, they wouldn't even be talking about it. Okay? You wouldn't even be talking about it. So is cholesterol the bad guy? Nope. It's a good guy. And you want to show me total cholesterol? You want to show me, now I call this getting into the weeds. They got your apo and lipo and, those small particles versus large particles. Guys, I don't buy it. I just don't buy it. I haven't seen good research on it at all. And to me, it's just another reason why they want to keep you on statin drugs. I tell you, they're not giving up without a fight. And I'm not even optimistic that we're going to change the world. What I am optimistic about is you. I'm optimistic about you. Why? Because you're smart. You take information, you study, you listen, Linda, and you make decisions based on that. And you know what? People around, I'm surrounded still. It can be family, it can be friends, it could be my colleagues or whatever. Well, Dr. Martin, you're a quack. I don't disagree. But it's whether I'm right or not that counts. And I see myself as a teacher. Okay? A teacher. And I know I go against the grain. I know that, it's not always popular, but I've been doing this a long time, guys. Okay? A little practitioner, a little clinician, a nobody. But when I went media-wise, started writing books, had my own radio show, way before podcasting, you know what? My audience got bigger. But I was always consistent. I was a guy, if you wanted to ask me 35 years ago, Dr. Martin, what do you think about cholesterol? I would have told you. Because you know what's nice about being my age? I watched the lies come about. I didn't even talk about cholesterol when I was a kid. They never talked about it. And then all of a sudden, holy moly. One guy comes on the scene, Dr. Ansel Keys, and he said, oh, I know why we're having heart disease. It's cholesterol. And the whole world went stupid. Well, must be true. I saw cholesterol on an autopsy. Of course you're going to see cholesterol in your blood vessels. Of course you will. It's a transporter. It's got a job to do. And by the way, it's really important, not on LDL as much as HDL. You know what HDL does? It's a transporter of your hormones too. But you know what else it does? It's got a wagon on the back. okay? It's got an extra hitch with a trailer on it. Okay, listen to this, it's really important. It's got a hitch on it, HDL cholesterol, high density lipoprotein, okay? It's got a hitch on its wagon to take away dangerous lipids called what? What is it? What dangerous lipids is HDL cholesterol got a wagon for, got an extra trailer with a hitch? Let's see. I gotta look and see if you guys are getting the answers here this morning. Okay, which way should I go? 10-minute look. Go this way. What is it? Let me see if I can see any answers here. And guys, I know you know this. Hold on. You know what? Rita. Yeah. You know what, guys? If I could hand out PhDs, I'd do it. Because you got the answer right. Wendy, Marianne, who else? Gary, you got it. Rose, you got it. Gertie, you got it. Sandy, you got it. Francis, you got it. Kathy said, oops, what was the question? Susan, you got it. Maria, you got it. Brahim, you got it. Guys, Lori, you got it. It's triglycerides. You need HDL cholesterol to go through your blood vessels to pick up triglycerides, those fat balls that really have an effect on clogging up your arteries. And they bring them back for processing to the liver, where they came out of in the first place. When you eat sugar, not fat, when you eat sugar, your body stores it in the liver as glycogen, glyco fat. And when your liver is stuffed up and there's no more room, you know what happens? Your body sends them out as fat balls. 3 fat balls, triglycerides. Those, my friend, are dangerous. Not cholesterol, triglycerides. And dangerous is when you don't have enough HDL to go get them with their little wagon at the back. You see those transports on the highways and they got an extra trailer? Have you seen those? Think of HDL cholesterol. What's in the back, bud? Triglycerides. I'm bringing them back to the liver to process them. Wow. I guess that's important. Oh, yeah, says the truck driver. Really important. Because what causes heart disease, or one of the biggest factors, is not fat that you're eating, not cholesterol that you're consuming. It's sugar you're consuming and those crappy carbs that turn to sugar. Oh, Dr. Martin, it's whole wheat bread. No, that's just sugar molecules holding hands. And that'll stuff up your liver, and your triglycerides are going to go up, and that, my friend, is dangerous. Not cholesterol. Triglycerides. And low cholesterol, because they don't have enough wagons. They don't have enough trailers to bring back. Got the teaching this morning? My audience, you guys. Why do I even ask? You already know it. I do it for the new folks, okay, guys? You just have to understand. Always, always. And by the end of this program today, okay, it'll be shared. It'll be up to, 7, 8, 10,000 shares. So it's teaching, guys. It's always new, and people don't understand. They've been taught the wrong way. Okay. Did you have fun this morning? I don't even know. What was I talking about? Cholesterol all this time. Okay. I love talking cholesterol. Okay. Guys, I hope you appreciate it. Okay? I hope you appreciate it. I love you guys because I appreciate you. And smart? Oh my word, you're smart. I mean, I have so much fun just seeing if I can trick you. I can't do it. You're too smart. Okay. What's Friday? Q&A. Q&A. Guys, can I ask you to do something if you haven't done it? Would you guys sign up for our new book, Rebuilding Your Temple? Okay? Guys, I'm telling you, what a great gift. Coming to a theater near you very soon. Okay? The Rebuilding Your Temple. Okay? With Tony Jr. and I. And guys, I just tell you, you're going to love it. You're going to love it. And I know I'm tooting my own horn, but toot, toot. I mean it. Going to make a great gift. You're going to be, you're going to love it because it's so practical. It's so good. We come at it to like 30-day devotionals, okay, 30 days. And with a teaching on health, okay, and a spiritual teaching, just to build you up, to aim at your soul and your spirit, to bring that up. And I think I know it. You'll love it, okay? I mean that. You know, you might say, well, Doc, I'm not a religious person. Well, neither am I. I'm not religious. But we talk about relationships there, and it's really good. Okay? You'll really appreciate it. Okay, so any questions? Okay. Well, send your questions in, info@martinclinic.com for Friday's Q&A. Okay? Friday's Q&A. Love you guys. Talk to you soon.